नमस्कार, मी ॲडव्होकेट अमोल भुजबळ आपलं लॉ टॉक या यूट्यूब चॅनलमध्ये हार्दिक असं स्वागत करतो. आज आपण या ठिकाणी लॉ टॉक चॅनलमध्ये करिअर इन लॉ या विषयावरती ॲडव्होकेट गजानन चौधरी सर यांच्याकडून मार्गदर्शन घेणार आहोत. गजानन चौधरी सर यांचा जर परिचय करून द्यायचा झाला तर गजानन चौधरी सर, ॲडव्होकेट गजानन चौधरी सर हे या वकिली क्षेत्रामध्ये 16 वर्षापासून कार्यरत आहेत. लॉ गुरु इन्स्टिट्यूट क्लासेस या माध्यमातून त्यांनी आजपर्यंत 14 वर्षामध्ये अनेक जजेस, अनेक विद्यार्थी हे घडवलेले आहेत. सरांचा हा लॉ अँड करिअर या विषयामध्ये आज आपण डिटेलमध्ये मार्गदर्शनपर लेक्चर त्यांच्याकडून आपण घेणार आहोत. तरी मी ॲडव्होकेट गजानन चौधरी सर यांना विनंती करतो की त्यांनी आपणा सर्वांना लॉ इन करिअर या विषयावरती मार्गदर्शन करावे.
Hello everyone. Now myself Advocate Gajanan Choudhry, Director of Law Guru Institute. Today I am invited to speak upon careers in law and how you can become a lawyer. So to begin with, what are the basic qualities that a lawyer should have? See, because it is very important first to understand who should come to law, right? Because what happens is after coming into law profession, many people think that law profession is not my cup of tea, or this is doesn't suits me. So this should not happen with you all. So those who are looking to make a career in law, for them very first thing that I would suggest is try to understand what law profession expects from you. So the one who have really good reading skills or reading habits, these people are welcome to law. And second quality is writing skills, because the one who is good in drafting, one who is good in writing proper in an essay format or a proper story, he only becomes a good draftsman, that I would say. And thirdly, analytical skills. So the three skills that a person should have, then only he should come to law, would be reading skills, writings and analytical skill. This is what I would expect. Then a person should, these three qualities is most welcome to law profession. Now secondly, how would you begin your law career or law journey? The first thing is law entrance is very important for this. Without law entrance, a person cannot get into a law college or cannot get into law profession. Now it is the Bar Council of India that who actually regulates a legal profession. Now Bar Council of India recognizes these universities, law schools or law colleges, but the degrees are actually given by different universities. Now, so law entrance are of two types, for 5 years and for 3 years. So those who are doing law after a graduation, those who have done graduation degree like BCom, BA, engineering, for them law is for 3 years. And those who have done 12th standard, for them there is a 5 years law course. So we generally call 5 years law entrance and 3 years law entrance. So there are two options: 5 years law after 12th and 3 years law entrance after a graduation or degree course. Now 12th, after 12th law entrance is actually one that is preferred by whom the law schools, law firms, even while giving placements also, they will surely look only for those people who have done after 12th. Now the reason behind this is taking a decision at the right time, because those who have done law after graduation, there is a certain presumptions regarding them that they have come after their graduation, they have taken a decision to come into law later. So law was never their first choice. So but those students who do law after 12th, it means law was their first choice and they have spent 5 years into law. So such people are preferred by law firms, lawyers, everywhere in general as compared to 3 years. So my personal opinion would be, if you're really coming to law, make sure you come immediately after your 12th standard, because you get more time to be into law field. You can understand law profession much better as compared to 3 years. Now let's come into the second point, would be law entrances. Now law entrance, like I said, 3 years and 5 years. But in general, law entrances can be classified into three on the basis of the colleges or the universities that are there in the market. Now firstly, there are NLUs. NLUs means National Law Universities. Now they are established on the same lines how we have IITs and IIM in India. So NLU is National University which is established after only passing of an enactment by the government. Though they are autonomous bodies, but they are established by the government, by an enactment. Now there are total roughly 26 to 27 NLUs all over India. Maharashtra has 3 NLUs. First one is Mumbai, Nagpur or Aurangabad. Now these all NLUs except one, that is from Bangalore, they all provide only 5 years law entrance, except NLSIU Bangalore will offer you 3 years law entrance along with 5 years. So for these NLUs, the first entrance which is there, that is CLAT. The second entrance is MHCET for law in Maharashtra. Now every state will have their own entrances. So similarly, Maharashtra also has its own entrance called as MHCET for law. Again 3 years and 5 years. Now CET is exactly for which students? Now, or for which universities? Whatever or whichever state universities we have in Maharashtra, now state universities, like we can say Pune University, Mumbai University, then whatever colleges do come under these universities, only for these colleges we have CET. Now private universities, they will have their own entrance. Like example, if I take example of Symbiosis or take it MIT, Bharati Vidyapith, they have their own entrances. So we can classify entrance into 3. First one, CLAT for NLUs, for Maharashtra state CET only for state universities, and the deemed or the private universities where they have their own entrance. Pause here. Now I gave you idea about the 3 entrances. Now different universities will offer you different degree course. Now some will offer BBA, LLB, BA LLB or BCom LLB. So all depends upon universities. Now like I said, legal profession is regulated by Bar Council of India. So all these degrees are approved by Bar Council of India. So what you only have to check means, if you are a law aspirant and you want to come into law field, so what you should check is whether the law college is being approved by the Bar Council of India. Courses do not matter. BA, LLB, BBA, all depends upon the student, what they have done and what preferences they have. Now generally there is a small notion कि if you want to get into corporates, then BBA, LLB is much important. But it is not the case. I just want to clarify this, which is very important. This is a dilemma in the mind of the student, whether should opt for BBA or BA. See, you in the end, you're going to work as a lawyer. Your profile would be of a lawyer. Whether you do BA, LLB or you do BA, LLB, what it is going to matter is your law knowledge, legal expertise. Whether do you BBA or BA, for me, my personal opinion would stand, all 3 degrees would stand on the same lines. So only thing is that BCom people will have an upper hand in terms of BBA, LLB. So rest, you are a lawyer, your legal expertise, your legal knowledge, that is going to matter in the end. So do not worry about this. And corporates also will take hire people, those who have done BA also or BSc, LLB, no matter. Now, exam preparation for the law entrances. Now generally if you are planning to give CLAT, which is for 5 years, which is accepted by the NLUs, 2 years preparation is very important. Now why 2 years preparation is important? Because more than 80,000 students appear for this CLAT, and there are, like I said, only 26 NLUs are there in the pipeline. So if only 26 NLUs are there in India, so roughly 2500 seats are there. Some NLUs have 60 seats, some have 100, so it depends or it varies. So if you want to come in top 2500, what do you think? 1 year preparation is also now is less. So generally I would suggest is 2 years preparation is good if you really want to crack and come into top 10 NLUs or 25 NLUs. Now, but if you want to prepare for CET or private universities, I would suggest 1 year is more than enough. 1 year preparation is enough and you can still get or secure a good college. Take it 3 years or take it 5 years. Now, admission process without law entrance is impossible. Even private universities, they have their own entrance. whether it's a formality or this, they do conduct entrances of their own. Now, so like I said, CLAT, you have to prepare for 2 years. If it is for CET and private universities, 1 year is more than enough. Now, after giving law entrance, admission process is actually lengthy in law as compared to even in NLUs or take it CET. It generally roughly takes 2 months for CET and it takes 6 months for CLAT, because CLAT is that examination which is conducted in December, that is in your ongoing academic year. Though your law school will begin in the next academic year, but the exam is conducted in December. Generally 3 years ago, the CLAT used to be conducted in the month of May, but 3 years ago they have preponed that exam and now they've been conducting in the month of December. Fine. Now, if the exam is in month of December, so though you start your law entrance preparation the moment you're done with your 10th standard, so you roughly get 1.5 years for CLAT and next 6 months for other entrances. So 2 years should be the proper period timeline for preparing for the law entrances. Now, admission process is different, depends upon different universities. There are different lists, first preference list, second preference list, third list. On the basis of that you will get admission. Now scores, I can't tell you because every year it do varies what score is appropriate good score for an NLU or a law college. Now, when you get into law, what a law student should do. So now my next topic would be, the next point would be, how should be your law school journey? The law school journey should be first full of reading books. Now without good library, we cannot call a college a good college. So what you should also look for is whether the college is offering a very good library, very good reading room for you, for the student. Then second thing is there are a lot of moot courts conducted in the law college. So what you should do is please participate. In the first year you can do intra-college and then inter-college down the line. We have elocution competitions, article writing, research papers, internships. Now internships is very important in law, but that internship should not be done during your law course. That is only during your vacation you should do internships. Because now what is the trend is people do tend to escape their law colleges, law lectures, and they do internships, which is really not a good trend, because law profession is about knowledge. If you don't understand have a good understanding of law, how can you practice it? Even NLUs will ask you for doing interns, but not during the law course, keep in mind. So internship should be done only during your vacation period, that I would suggest. Again, whatever I'm saying, everything is in my personal capacity, my personal opinion on the basis of my experiences. Then whenever colleges do guest lectures, make sure you do not skip that. Because see, whenever the guest lectures are conducted, they're all experts of their particular field. Their opinion, their experience will guide you surely a lot. Then during law course, you can do different diplomas depending upon your area of interest or down the line in which area you would be doing specialization. So all your diplomas should be not only for gaining knowledge, but there should be an object कि the field in which I'm going to practice or do specialization, my diploma should be pointing or towards that line. So these all things you should do during your law school, and make sure you attend your college lectures. Though there are different law classes also like me, but your college is really important. So do attend your college lectures. Then now coming to the very important point, okay, what are different law opportunities, career opportunities that you have in law? First thing is that practice. See, now this is a general notion. The moment a person is done with his law, you will be finding lawyers in the courts, right? This is no doubt traditional concept of practicing, but now the practicing has changed. The practicing concept of lawyer has changed. How? Now this is called as firm practice. So lawyer, they make a group, they form a firm, and then they have different people coming together, those who are expert in different fields. So firm do practice in all the areas, but it is not the one person, but it is different partners who are practicing different field. So you can practice in a firm or your individual practice also you can do. Then while practicing, again you limit yourself only to one area, like example, one is practicing only in criminal, one is practicing only in land matters, one is practicing only in conveyancing. Conveyancing is only registering of documents, preparing of deeds. Then you can practice only in cooperative matters. So again, there are very specializations in law field also, because now day by day what people expect, a client expects, that whether the person to whom I'm hiring, that is the lawyer that I'm hiring, is he expert, subject matter expert of that particular field. So first 10 years you should do general practice, and down the line you should limit yourself only to one particular area of practice. Like I said, civil, criminal, labor or family or cooperative, etc. This is all about practice. So this is the traditional notion. Then second one, the upcoming one is LPO, legal outsourcing process. Now legal outsourcing process is on a boom right now. Now what exactly legal outsourcing process is? It is outsourcing of legal clerical work that has been outsourced from a foreign country, especially Australia, US, UK. They outsource legal clerical work over here, means they scan the documents, they send it to India to a system, and then lawyers do clerical work. They segregate, they classify, they pick important information, right? So they are doing basic research, they are classifying documents, they are classifying information, right? So it's a legal clerical work, that's it. But in US or in foreign countries, lawyers are paid huge amount which they can't afford for doing clerical work. So this legal clerical work is sent into India. Then the question might come up in your mind, then sir, how much are we paid? Are we paid good amount? Answer is yes. LPO basic salary that starts from 20,000 and which can go up to 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs per month. So 20,000 per month to 2 lakhs a month. This is generally an average that you can get in LPOs as well. And as you experience or you make your career into LPOs, again there is no limit. Then, so LPO is also a good option, because LPOs like again software engineer type work, Monday to Friday, Saturday Sunday off, 9 to 6 job, where you can have a good balance between your family life and your professional life as well. Then third one is judiciary. Now in Maharashtra is one of the state which has lot of vacancies in the judiciary. Every year minimum 40 to maximum 200 to 50, these are job vacancies in judiciary every year. And Maharashtra states do conduct judiciary exams every year, and with good number of amount of posts also available. So you can go for that option as well, because in judiciary amount is really good, more than 1.5 lakhs that you earn monthly, with a stable job, with increments, with promotions, with even transfers as well. But the moment there are transfers, you get good experiences, you get exposure to different lawyers. Then public prosecutors in criminal as well as in civil. There are government pleaders in civil and public prosecutors in criminal. Even these people are law graduates only. You can give these examinations and have a good career in this. Then corporate job. Now there is again misconceptions of corporate jobs also. Now what exactly a corporate lawyer is? Now corporate lawyers are also called as in-house lawyers, who actually work again 9 to 6 job, but they do all legal clerical works, contract drafting. No doubt clerical will be something, again a wrong notion, but it is related to drafting, giving legal opinions, doing research, but without appearing in the courts. At the same time, now what corporate firms or companies do, they hire a law firm for arguing in the courts. So corporate lawyers, those who are hired by the company, they become a bridge or the gap between the companies and the law firms. They do keep updates about the cases, the proceedings, research, and they keep update the company also what the position is. This is all what they do, corporate lawyers. Then teaching academics also is a very good option. In Pune, there are more than 25 law colleges in Pune city. Take it private or take it under state universities. So 25 law colleges are there. So they must be having minimum 15 to 20 faculties. So just imagine, even this also is a good career. Then those who want to get into army, JAG is one thing that you can do, give this exam after your law graduation only. And no doubt it's a 10-year job, but very good experience, you get a very good post, and facilities do provided by the army. So you can look for JAG also, JEG, JAG. Now, this is called job opportunities which are there in law. So, not typical practice only. Many new opportunities are coming up, and day by day, law field is becoming very vast, because law actually deals and regulates each and every action of man. So, there is not any one profession which is not regulated by law. Take it engineering, or take it business, right, or take it medical profession. You have law regulating each and every profession. Then, now the next topic, what I would say, masters. So masters is LLM degree that you get after doing a masters, which you can do only after graduating law, LLB degree that you get. Now masters can be done in India or abroad. Now many people are going abroad for doing masters, but is it really worth going for foreign country? Because I would suggest is, whenever you pay for a certain amount for getting a particular degree, then you should be able to generate revenue from that. If you're not able to generate revenue from that master's degree, then is it worth? That questions do come up, right? Because many people go abroad, especially US, UK. It's a 9-month course only, master's degree, right? Do not get in-depth knowledge about foreign countries, foreign country law. Then coming back to India, again practicing in India only in same thing. So you're not able to generate much revenue, right? If you're not expecting good amount on returns in terms of money, only for sake of knowledge, then yes, surely you can go abroad, have that exposure also. You can able to understand a good view, you're able to get exactly how law firms do practice, or what law colleges are there in US, how they offer legal education. For that you can go. Now instead of masters, my personal opinion, a suggestion would be doing short courses which are offered by foreign universities. 2 months, 1 month, different law courses are available, short courses are available by law schools in US, UK especially. So opt for that instead of masters. Then in India, there is 1 year LLM degree and 2 years degree as well. Now 2 years again approved by Bar Council, 1 year is also approved by Bar Council. So there is no particular thing that you should do 1 year or 2 year. Both are approved, but only thing is that if you do for 2 years, you'll have again in-depth knowledge of law. And for down the line, if you want to get into academics, 2 years degree is much more beneficial. Then people have law aspirants have this question that, sir, I want to do specialization in this only, but will I be taught other subjects also? Now understand, Bar Council of India has made a list of mandatory subjects. So moment you get into law college, right, all the law colleges are going to teach you all the basic subjects of law. So take it property law, take it land laws, take it corporates, take it civil, take it criminal, take it family. You are going to be taught all subjects. But it is only during your masters or during your practice you are going to do specialization. Meanwhile, during your law course, you will be taught each and every, mostly basic subjects of law. So do not worry, specialization is not during your law course, except when you go for optional subjects. Optional subject is similar like specialization, but not exactly specialization. So I don't say optional subjects which are offered during a law course is a specialization one, but it's only like an area of interest. So you'll be taught all the subjects, you'll be having thorough knowledge of all basic important laws that a lawyer is going to deal with in a day-to-day life as a legal profession. Fine. So this was a small overview about your law course, law journey, how to get into law and what careers are there in law. So please do subscribe our channel Law Talk for all legal updates as well as legal information and all how to get into law course. Thank you so much.
नमस्कार. आज आपल्याला ॲडव्होकेट गजानन चौधरी सर यांनी करिअर इन लॉ या विषयावर जे मार्गदर्शन केलं, जे त्यांचे अनुभव आपल्याबरोबर शेअर केले, मला विश्वास आहे की त्याचा फायदा नक्कीच आपल्याला सर्वांना होईल आणि आपण जास्तीत जास्त संख्येने लॉला करिअर म्हणून निवडताल अशी मी अपेक्षा व्यक्त करतो. आणि लॉ टॉक्सच्या टीमतर्फे ॲडव्होकेट गजानन चौधरी सर यांना त्यांचा बहुमूल्य वेळ दिल्याबद्दल आणि आपल्या सर्वांना मार्गदर्शन केल्याबद्दल हार्दिक आणि मनापासून आभार मानतो. धन्यवाद. आपण सर्वांनी लॉ टॉक्स या यूट्यूब चॅनलला जास्तीत जास्त लाईक, शेअर आणि सबस्क्राईब करा ही विनंती. धन्यवाद.